So we're going to learn about the database today. So database actually it means a collection of a data. Okay, it's a collection of a data. You can say a single repo, a collection of a data you can say, or data repository you can say, where you are combining the data. Okay, combining or you are collecting the data. So why being a data engineer, this database knowledge you should have. Okay, we're going to start with SQL database. Okay, like MySQL, we're going to see MySQL database, and then later on we're going to later on we're going to see NoSQL, MongoDB database. So what are these are the database about details. Now, what are the database software that are available in the market? So it is a MySQL, okay, Oracle, and many more. Okay, SQL Server and PostgreSQL and many more database are available. These are called structured database. What do you mean by this structured database? And there is another one is MongoDB and Cassandra. Have you heard this term before? MongoDB, Cassandra, Hetinder, you, Herman, any one of you?
Yeah, I work with Mongo.
I've only heard of MongoDB.
Okay.
It's
So,
a relational database, right?
yeah, it's an unstructured database.
Yeah.
Mhm. So in this database, which is called a structure, why do we call it a structure? The reason why we call it a structure because it is in the form of rows and column. It is in the form of rows and column. Okay. You mean you will have a table like an Excel sheet. Have you worked on Excel sheet? So it will be the structure will be like this, that you will have a table just like an Excel sheet, and then you will have a multiple column. For example, student record, suppose. So I'm creating one table where the serial number, student name, and the course and price will be there. Okay, these are the record. This is the my column. Okay, let me write down the details here. First one is your serial number. Okay, second is your name. Third, suppose course and price. Or you cannot, I should not write price, I should write fee. Okay, and the suppose three record I have on the table. This is called a table structure. That is called structure, means you have a structure way. They act like this. First, structure way means a proper table will be there where the data is present, and in unstructured you will going to have a unstructured data in JSON format that I will going to come. Let me write down the data view here. Okay, so this is called a structured data, where you will have a row and column. Means that data is in the structure format. In one structure, this table will be there. So normally when you create a database, what actually the database is? So in this MySQL software, a database software you are going to use, in that database software, what you are going to create a multiple database. For example, in this software, you create a database, sales. Okay, in that sales database, you will going to create a multiple table. For example, sales for year 2021. So you will create a table with this name. Then for sales 2020, you will going to create a table. Okay, to table means to save a data like this. And finally, you will going to write a query to fetch the data, fetch data. Okay, so in a single database, you can create a multiple table. And always remember, there are few things that you need to be taken care, that database name should be unique. Okay, these are the database software, but database is what? A collection of a data. So you have to give one name. You need to create a database, like suppose year 2021 is the database. In this 2021, you will have a multiple tables, like your expenses, your future plans, your investment, and your learning, your earning, various table you created where you will have a data. Okay, now the third part query that I am saying, fetch data. So you're going to write a query on the database based on whatever database software you use, MySQL, Oracle, SQL Server, all will have exactly same this query. Not exactly same, but 90% they are same, based on the different software. And you have to write a query. Why we write query? To fetch the data, right? So this is about structure way. So here, when we say row, so row, these are the row, right? This, so this is about row. And what about this? These are the columns. So how many rows you have means data. How many rows you have with the data? 1, 2, 3 rows in the data you have. And column, how many column? 4 column, right? Like serial number, name, course, fee. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right? So these are the column name and these are the rows of the data. So this is about a this is about a SQL database. What about unstructured data? Now the question comes is, it's must to know what is the difference between unstructured. So as you know, you have heard this unstructured. So what does it mean of unstructured? Do you know about it? Any guesses?
It's like a set.
It's like a key and value pair.
Correct. So data is arranged in the form of key value pair. Okay, key value means, see, why there is a need of a key value arise. So uh, normally, with the data engineering, you have to work on both. I will going to make you work on both database, MySQL as well as MongoDB as well. But why there is a need of unstructured was arrived? Because if you save a data in this structure format, it usually occupy more space. And it, suppose if in the table you have a 1 million record, then it will be very difficult to see the 1 million record at a time for the processing as well. So it will overburden the database. While searching, it will going to take more time. You only think that, suppose suppose your data is in 1 million, okay, around 10 million number. It is on 10 million or crore in the serial number. So while fetching it, your database will going to take a lot of time. Why? Because your database is very old. Okay, if 20-25 year old database, when you want to search your software, take time because it's very old, right? But we want our system to be more fast, and that's the reason we work on unstructured data. The term data engineering, big data framework, why it is involved, why it is introduced in the market, so that you can process the data more faster and precisely. You only think like if you open Excel file and if you go for 10 lakh record, you will going to take a time, right? Even while searching also it take time. So unstructured usually have a data in this format. It will have a key value format. What do you mean by key value? Like here key is name, right? You can take key is a name and value is what? Herman. Okay, similarly next value, okay, name Herman, course D, and fee $100. Okay, so this data will be saved like this. Okay, this is one record. Okay, now I have to save another record. How I will going to save it? Okay, another record again. I will going to take this curly brace and I will going to write the second row in this format. So here, if you see the name and Herman, what is this? So here name. Okay, here the name is what? Your key. So the name is your key and value is in Herman. So with respect to the key name, what is the value? Herman. Similarly, the course is a key, value is D. Fee is a key, value is this. Okay, this is for one set of a record. This is called record. Row and record both are same. Record means for one particular candidate, a complete record. Are you getting like record term is what? Record in the sense like
Like a
okay,
set of information just for one, like
yeah,
one
correct.
key.
Yes. Uh, for a complete candidate. Uh,
Their collection.
yes. Just like yeah, I think there is a echo problem here. Yes. So just like Herman, you for your complete record is what? That your name Herman, your course that you enroll is D, fee is what? Then your contact number, or whether you are placement, you placed or not, or many detail, right? So it is a complete record for you. Similarly for Hatinder, which course he opt for, what is the fee for that, uh, he placed in which company after taking this course, or like that. So complete record is right. So in the it will be arranged in the form of key value. So normally there are multiple files are there in you might will going to see when you will work in the industry, or will going to do some project as well. JSON file we say. JSON file means Java script object notation is a complete full form for this JSON file. In this JSON file is a completely every data is arranged in the form of key value pair. Data is arranged in the form of key value pair. Okay, data is arranged in the form of key value pair. Okay, and this JSON file, just like text file, doc file, right? Just like those file, your data will be arranged in the form of JSON, and it will be like this, that key value and all. So why it's so normally big data framework, they work on NoSQL database. This is called unstructured data, and they are called as NoSQL as well. SQL database is this one structure. We call SQL database structured database. Okay, so don't get confused if anyone says SQL database. it means that we are talking about structure. And if anyone say NoSQL, then it means we are talking about unstructured. So it will be easy, right? While searching based on the key, if you search the data, it will be more faster. But one thing you might be have to take care here. If I say you, can a single key can have a multiple value? Can a single key can have a multiple value?
You, yes, right? Because if you have a list as a value, you can like technically have multiple values.
No, for one record.
Oh, it's just one.
Mhm, correct. For
They're
example,
unique.
yes, correct. For example, let's take an roll number. Okay, so suppose roll number 101 is Herman. So same 101 roll number, can you assign to the another? No, right? Because 101 is belong to Herman, right? 101 you cannot assign to Hetinder or Amit, right? So here that only I wanted to tell you that key cannot be repeated. Okay, single key cannot have a multiple value, means within this single record. Means however, if you try to compare with the SQL database, in this record, will you have a two name on the same name, like a name Harman, Hetinder and Amit, all the three they are occupied? No, right? Usually we write, even if the single candidate opt for multiple course, we're going to write down in a separate rows, right? So single key cannot have a single key cannot have a multiple value, like 101 Harman, 101 belong to Hetinder, 101 belong to Amit. This is not correct. So you note down this point. Always remember this. Many people they get confused, even me also. So sometimes I just try to means I usually recall with an example. So single key cannot have a multiple value. Can't hold multiple value within a for a particular record. Okay. Now this is about this, but you might have seen in the class that 101 cannot roll number cannot belong to the two person, but two roll number can means two roll number can belong to the same name. Okay, like suppose 101 191 is roll number for Herman, he is from India, and 192 or he is also Herman, that is from US. So value can be repeated. This you have to remember this. Key cannot be repeated, value can be repeated. However, if we go more deep, then we can come to know, okay, this is from India, this is from US, but vice versa is not possible. Means single key cannot have a multiple value, like 101 Herman, 101 Hatinder, not possible. It means what? Key cannot hold multiple value, key cannot be repeated. But for a different key, you can have a same value. Means many to one is possible. You can just remember this trick. I usually follow this one. Many to one means what? Multiple key can have a same value. It is possible, right? In the class, Herman, suppose Herman in a class there are two Herman, right? It is possible. So many to one is possible, but one to many is not possible. What do you mean by one to many? One to many in the sense single key having a multiple value, that is not possible. So you can just remember this trick. Many to one in the sense many roll number can have a same value. However, possible that however if you go in a more deep, you can visualize it. So this is about the details about the database. Okay, what actually the structure of the database is. You will going to create a database, then you will going to create a table, and you will going to write the query and you will get the output. So this is about the structure. I think you already might be aware. First, we're going to start with a MySQL database. So MySQL database, have you worked on that before? No, right? Hetinder, you?
Yes, I have worked a little bit on MySQL.
Okay. So you have done join operation.
Yeah. Inner join, left join, all those things I've done.
Okay. Okay.
Like I can review. I don't do them every day, but I have done them like in past. I'm aware of
Okay.
this.
Yeah. Okay. Means if we start, you can just
Yeah,
recall
let's
it.
just recall it. Yes. Please do it. It will be a good revision for me.
Yeah. Correct. So here, this is about the detail, like a structured database. So normally in interview, they will going to ask you, what SQL database you know. So you have to tell from this structured database. If they ask you no SQL, then you say MongoDB, Cassandra. In my syllabus, I will going to start MongoDB, but there is Cassandra as well, and in the cloud, GCP, uh, in AWS and Azure, we also have a NoSQL database. I will going to give you cloud exposure as well, but we will going to first learn on open source standalone application, so that it depends. Nowadays, everything is available in the cloud. So people are using cloud instead of doing installation standalone, but we're going to do the standalone so that it will be easy for you to understand. So this is about the database detail. And one more thing here, that database name should be unique. This is also you should be aware. Database name should be unique, right? Because suppose, just like a database, you are going to create student. Okay, so in that student, it will be for which year, which session, right? So it should be unique. Then in particular database, table name should be unique. Okay, within particular database, what does it mean? Like database student will have a multiple table, so those table names should be unique. Okay, within that database. For example, if you have a two database, student 1 and student 2, and both are having the same table name, this is okay, because they are in a different database. But within a single database, you cannot repeat the table with the same name. Okay, so this is this also thing you should be remembered. So this is about the database. So MySQL will going to download. Will you able to download of your own, or I will going to help you to install that?
I've downloaded it once.
Because it little bit somewhat you have to take care while doing installation. So what you say is, if you need help, then I next class I will going to help you in the installation.
Sure, we can do it next class. I think I would like to go over the installation one more time.
Yeah, okay. I will going to install first MySQL, and then we're going to write a query.
Okay.
So tomorrow I will connect on this. Hitinder, this is a good time, right? Or you want to?